All right, it's time for another Nintendo Direct mini partner showcase. This is our September partner showcase. So I'm just going to share the link to this around a few places, like I always do. And we got about 15 minutes or so until this thing starts. So it should be starting up pretty soon here. I haven't been too wowed by, the last few partner showcases, but that's okay. We'll see what this one has. This one's actually being live streamed, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I mean, it could point to something good here that Nintendo doesn't want to spoil, but at the same time, it might just be that so many people complained about them shadow dropping stuff and not live streaming things anymore. So that might be what it is. We'll have to wait and see here. Yeah, why is this one live and not the other ones? That's exactly what I'm wondering too. Hi everybody. Can you guys hear me? I assume you guys can hear me. Okay, just sharing the link around a few places. Just takes me a second to share it. How long do I think it's going to be? I don't know. For a while there, we thought it might be 23 minutes, but it turned out it was just like 23 o'clock, which was 11 p.m. Japanese time. It's like military time, 23. So yeah, I don't know how long it's going to be, but yeah, this one might be better than the last few, specifically because it's being live streamed is the main thing that's making me think maybe this will be decent. But give me 1 second. I'm just going to share it around a few places. Just the link to this stream. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be 23 minutes because 23 was the time, the literal like hours for the Japanese one. But I mean, if it's around like 20 something minutes, that would be good. But we'll see what we get. The last few were short. It wasn't the first one was like really short. If you weren't in Japan, I think the Japanese presentation was longer. I think that was the first one. So we'll see what we get here. So I don't know. I don't know what this one's going to hold. I'm obviously not expecting anything Smash or anything first party Nintendo. But there's a lot of cool games that we've had rumors about and stuff, like Monster Hunter, so maybe something Doom. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we get here. If it is like packed with a decent amount of games, I don't know if people watched my predictions for this one. It wasn't really predictions, it was more like going over what's sort of been leaked or what's been rumored about. If some of those things do happen, though, it should be pretty exciting, even if just a handful of those happen. So hopefully we'll get something like that. Just once again, just sharing the link a few places. Okay, I think that's everywhere. Good morning, people. Mario Odyssey 9. Yeah, what's up with Mario Odyssey? It really felt like we were going to get like a sequel to it or DLC, especially Delfino. Delfino Island felt like it was going to be something we'd get. I know that was in like I think some of the artwork for the game before it came out, like you could see the Dolphin Island, Delfino, but we never got it. So I don't know. Made me think maybe we're getting a Mario Odyssey 2, but we just got that Mario Direct and there was no Odyssey 2, so maybe that's a next E3 thing. I don't know. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. What are you guys hoping we'll get here? My expectations are low, but I'm hopeful it's going to be better than the last few partner showcases. Hopefully, just games I care about more, basically. But we'll see. PS5 for Switch. Yeah, I watched the PS5 showcase thing yesterday. It was pretty good. $500 didn't seem like too many of the games are exclusive. I did hear afterwards that Demon Souls might actually be exclusive to PS5, even though before I was hearing it was going to be on PC and PS5. So I don't know about that. But Demon Souls look good, so we'll see. I'll probably hold off on a PlayStation 5. When I watched the direct, I was kind of like, oh man, I might get one. And then afterwards, I was kind of like cooled down from the hype of it and was like, yeah, I might hold off on it. Yeah, I heard the games are going to be $70. Ugh, I hope that doesn't happen, but obviously it probably will. I'm already kind of like some of the Switch games are like $60 and they feel more like DS games that should be like $40. So I really don't want PlayStation games to start being $70. Like it's just crazy. But I know back in the day, like Super NES games, I think some of them were like $90. So it does happen. Tomorrow is 3D All Stars. Yeah, I might try to go out and grab that. I didn't pre-order it, but my town's I live in a pretty small town, so I might be able to just grab it if I just go out to the store and look around. Smash Fighter Pass 2 reveal. Yeah, we probably will not get a Smash reveal here. I mean, there's like I don't even want to say it. There's a slim possibility because this is being live streamed. If a game were to come out or be announced here that really has to do with the next character, they'd maybe do that instead of doing like Sakurai Presents next week and not tell us the character because it would work better with the game. But I severely doubt it. I do think this is just going to be, partner stuff. It's going to be publishing partner stuff, like they said. Crash 4, that's a possibility. I'm kind of thinking like Monster Hunter is probably going to be the big thing here. But yeah, it's possible we could get something like Crash 4, something exciting in that regard. I know, like, I went over a ton of stuff in my prediction video. Like, the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 I absolutely love, but I'm playing it on PS4. It would be cool to see that coming to Switch. Doom stuff would be cool to see. Bayonetta 3 stuff would be cool to see. There's definitely a lot of stuff I'd be excited about, so we will see. Smash Bros. Is developed by Bandai Namco, though. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is technically, developed by a publishing partner, Namco. And I could see, like, again, maybe, this is a big maybe, I'm not expecting it, if, Nintendo, if the next character is, like, third party and Nintendo didn't want to have, let's just say for the sake of it, let's say it's Doom Guy and there's a bunch of Doom stuff here. If like a bunch of Doom stuff got announced here, would they want to just do the reveal trailer for Doom and then, next week do Sakurai Presents Doom Guy or something like that, instead of doing like a bunch of stuff for Doom and then next week Sakurai Presents ? And then it turns out to be Doom Guy and it's just sort of spaced. I could kind of see that happening, but I'm not at all expecting it. I think this is just going to be, partner games. These partner showcases have not been too impressive yet, and even though this one again is being live streamed, I feel like this one has a little bit more build up from people are kind of expecting this one to be a little better. I still think that just means probably more exciting games or maybe a slightly longer partner showcase or something, especially like we have the Mario Direct that we just got felt like a lot of that stuff was E3, so maybe this partner showcase is going to be a lot of the third party stuff that would have been at Nintendo's E3. So that's a possibility. Yeah, big if there's Smash News, it would be at the end. Yeah, that's it, exactly. It would be like some final game announced, and then it just ties in so well with the Smash reveal. They just do the Smash reveal, and we get a Sakurai Presents next week or something. But I really think, no Smash is going to happen here, and Smash is going to happen either next week or into October or something, closer to those amiibos. The only things I've really been playing recently are Tony Hawk 1 and 2. I played the heck out of that, and I've been playing Fall Guys because it was free, but I didn't play a ton of it. So those are basically the only games I've been playing, and a little bit of Smash because I'm always playing a little bit of Smash. Time Splitters, yeah, oh man. I don't know, I know there's like some fan Time Splitters game that's happening, and I heard I forget who has the IP for Time Splitters, who owns it right now, but whoever got it said something like they do want to do something with it. That was like, I think like a year ago. Honestly, I think it was like last August. So hopefully something Time Splitters eventually. I really like Time Splitters, so that'd be sweet. Halo Master Chief Collection. Yeah, that's been a rumor for a while. Though I feel like if Master Chief Collection was coming to Switch, it would be like, my guess would be like next E3, maybe even, Master Chief in Smash or something like that. Just, tie all that together. But I doubt I doubt Master Chief Collection is going to happen here. But it has been a rumor for a long time, so maybe. Free Radical owns it. Okay, yeah. I thought somebody else maybe got it. I don't know. I could be wrong. I haven't followed it too much, but I do really like Time Splitters and would love to see something new from it. Yeah, Fall Guys. I played Fall Guys. It's okay. I mean, whatever. It was free, so it's pretty fun. Mario RPG Switch. Yeah, I don't really think those rumors are true. Obviously, I'd love them to be, but I don't think they're true. If they did happen, that'd be sweet. If we got Geno and Smash and some new Mario RPG, I'd be ecstatic. But I'm not too hopeful for getting anything new Mario RPG besides maybe Geno and Smash. But if we got it, I'd be psyched. Maybe Mario RPG on the Nintendo Switch Online. That's possible. And Mario RPG was on the Super NES Classic, so it's not something outside of the possibility that Nintendo and Square would Square would be cool with putting Mario RPG on the NSO. So that's a possibility. Sora for Smash. Sora would be sweet. I mean, I know Sora's like a rival to Geno because of both being involved in Square. I know a lot of people say, though, Sora's Disney, actually. And I get it, but, they're still both Square games. Square is definitely involved in some capacity with Sora, so sort of a rival to Geno, but I still really like Kingdom Hearts. I'd love to see Sora end up in Smash. I'd be psyched about that. So yeah, it's a possibility. Would be cool. I know he's one of the most requested characters. I really do think, though, the licensing to get Sora is probably more than most characters because it to some capacity involves Disney. I don't like talking specifics about Sora and Square and Disney and Nintendo and the people involved because we just don't know, but it does just seem like a character that would be more difficult to get than most. Gex for Smash. Yeah, Gex. Gex is cool. I got nothing against Gex. I know some people kind of joke about him, but honestly, he was around a lot. I remember I had a Gex, I think it was a PlayStation Magazine trial disc or whatever, and I played a lot of the Gex game that was on that. I think I rented Gex maybe once or twice back in the day when you would rent video games, so I got nothing against Gex. Rayman stuff. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Rayman, but it'd be cool to get some Rayman stuff. Oh yeah, Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim, isn't that game coming back or something? I heard it sounded like it was, so that's cool. Be sweet. Do I usually have a script for my videos? No, though I've done a script a few times. Actually, some of my recent videos, I did script parts of them. But actually, it takes a while to write a script. I usually don't. I usually just film. What I usually do is I get all the images and stuff I want to show, or the articles, whatever I want to highlight, whatever stuff, and I put it all on my desktop in order of what I want to talk about, and then I just kind of have a visual of what I want to say. Sometimes I'll write a quick skeletal script that's just I want to talk about this, got to highlight this, make sure you say this, maybe one or two sentences that are I really want to say it this way. But most of it I just do on the fly. But a few times I have scripted out videos. Usually if I script out a video, it's it's the ones that don't show me too often. It's when it's just a lot of stuff on the screen. Sometimes I'll script it that way. One minute. Okay, yeah, we're getting close here. Metroid Prime 4, Odyssey 2, Breath of the Wild 2, F-Zero, Earthbound, all coming back. Yeah, probably. That's probably what's showing up in here. Get hype. Was my rant on Sega scripted? I think partly. I think there was a few things I wanted to say that I scripted on that one. I don't think it was totally scripted. Oh, here we go. Hopefully my sound is up. Okay, we get our little message about the pandemic here. And this is live stream, so we have no idea how long it's going to be, and there could be something exciting in here, because I can't just scroll forward and see. It's Monster Hunter right off the bat. Probably, yeah. Looks Monster Hunter-like. Yep, definitely Monster Hunter. Capcom presents. It is still strange that we only got Rathalos as an assist trophy and as a boss and had sort of a stage as a boss, but we didn't get Rathalos.
Just got an important letter. It looks like we've got a rampage on our hands.
But we didn't get a Monster Hunter with Rathalos armor as a playable character or something. So Yeah, I don't know. Monster Hunter might be a sleeper pick that a lot of people have kind of written off. It's really ARMS. Like, I sort of wrote off ARMS after the base game. I was like, yeah, I guess it's not happening. I don't hear too many people talking about Monster Hunter. It's a possibility. It's a Smash rep is what I'm talking about, because that's what I'm always talking about. Alright, showing off the different monsters.
The last calamity. That monster is known as Magnum Hollow.
Magnum Mallow. I like Kako Mallow. Ooh, umbrellas. I've never gotten too into Monster Hunter. I have some friends who love it, but I've never gotten too into it. Monster Hunter Rise.
Shall we go?
Okay, March. March is going to be a big month, supposedly. Isn't that when, is that when 3D World comes out? I think it's March, and then we have, what else is March? Oh, the Ninja Gaiden,
You can play the latest installment
Sigma
in the Monster
trilogy
Hunter
or whatever.
series
Sounds
wherever
like
you
it's gonna
are
be a
and
March,
however
maybe.
you'd like. We've prepared a trailer for another title, so please take a look.
Another title. Is something else Capcom? Or something else Monster Hunter? Looks kind of cell shady. Okay, it's something else Capcom.
It's no mere coincidence that you were given Red's kinship stone, and now a Rathalos egg.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Zelda. Especially that outfit specifically is pretty Link looking.
Dad, you're still alive. I thought I'd never see you again.
Okay, pal.
Some dinosaurs. Is it Monster Hunter? It looks like those Monster Hunter amiibos.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, but it'll work out.
Red? Moon's blessing emerge.
Breath of the Monster Hunter. Wow.
We don't know if it's the right monster.
Breath of the
Our mission
Monster.
is to see if it truly has
Gross.
catastrophic power.
Rathalos
Not the game's gross, but like
disappearing
Monster
from their
Breath is
natural
gross.
habitats.
Yeah, Rathalos. Okay, yeah. More Monster Hunter. It looks like a Monster Hunter, like Zelda. It's like a Monster Hunter, Zelda, and Pokemon all combined. Stories 2. Okay, obviously I didn't play the first Stories. Wings of Ruin, because I did not recognize it. Though it does look like those Monster Hunter amiibos, which I'm guessing were based on the Monster Hunter Stories, probably the first one.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our third Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. What you've just seen is a first look at Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
Okay, so 2 Monster Hunter games
Monster
coming.
Hunter Direct after this presentation.
Ooh!
We'll provide an in-depth look at both games. This Nintendo Direct
I'm not
Mini
like a huge
Partner
Monster Hunter guy, but I'll stick around and watch it.
will
15
deliver
minutes of
the
Monster Hunter, why not?
latest information about upcoming Nintendo Switch games from our development and publishing partners. More videos in this series will be released this year. Alright, let's get started. Move to the rhythm with boxing exercises.
Actually, I
The sequel
have.
to fitness
Yeah, I got boxing
where
gloves
you can
behind me.
enjoy working out to the beat is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Grab your Joy-Con controllers and match rhythm like 1, 2. Select your favorite music and courses.
I mean, neat,
Then
but
get to
like,
it
if
with
Nintendo
boxing
wants to make a
exercises.
first-party Punch-Out boxing
Customize your
game, I'd be
instructor's
pretty
outfit to
psyched
provide
about that.
even more
Or just,
variety for your
honestly,
workouts.
port the Wii Punch-Out. It's really good. Port the Wii
Several
Punch-Out, add
features
a
are
few more
included in
boxers, or
this
something. Make like a
installment,
deluxe
including a
Punch-Out
two-player mode,
Wii
an
for
alarm
Switch.
function,
I'd be all about it.
and the
It's
ability
really
to turn
good.
off boxing moves. Save data also carries over from the previous game, so use all these features to help keep you going. Select any one of the 9 instructors, including 3 new ones:
Ooh, new instructors.
Hero, and Karen. All of
Karen
them have
needs
their
a
own
more
distinct
Karen-ish
personality and are here to support and motivate you.
Me and my brother were talking about the Karen haircut the other day. I think we saw someone on
Box
TV who had
15
one, and we were
Fitness
just
Boxing
like,
2, Rhythm and Exercise launches on Nintendo Switch December 4th. Pre-orders begin later today. An all-new Disgaea game is here, dude!
it was weird. It's here, dude. It's spelled dude, D-O-O-D.
A zany, brand new installment of Disgaea is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Meet
Disgaea
Zed, the
6.
protagonist of Disgaea 6. But he's not just some lowly zombie. As a result of super reincarnation, he'll become stronger the more he dies. Vibrant characters full of personality also make their appearance in colossal showdowns. The beloved over-the-top battle system makes a triumphant return. And now, max damage is in the quadrillions.
Yeah, I've never gotten into Disgaea, but I know that the numbers are ridiculous for it. I've watched other people play it, and been like, whoa, really?
God of destruction. Get ready for an experience that defies common sense, genre, and destiny. Disgaea 6, Defiance of Destiny, is coming exclusively.
Wow, we're all the way
Nintendo
into
Switch
summer 2021. A lot of stuff's gonna just get pushed though, so we're gonna start hearing about
the
stuff.
previous title, Disgaea 5 Complete, will be free to play for a limited time in a special game trial event exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members.
A lot of penguins.
Defend your turf in a ruthless criminal underworld.
There's a whole lot of trouble. The name is Goldie. Way down Chicago way. I run the fortune tellers. But if you're
This is like
looking
old
for a
school,
good
like
time,
bootlegging mafia stuff.
ain't no better place. I am a performer by art, but keep my business out of the spotlight. Capone and Angelo don't really know what started their feud, but I do. I poisoned Capone's supply and made
Which is that
Angelo
actually like Al
take the
Capone's is
fall.
actually based on real like mob stuff?
These people are merely players in my symphony. The world is my stage and I am the star. And we are about to put on a big show. You know that no one ever really wins.
I'm coming for her and a gang.
And if you're looking for salvation, come and get it. You know you ain't gonna find it in, mon chéri, the Empire of Sin.
Empire of Sin, okay. Doesn't really excite me, I'm not really into
Terrifying threat
that.
draws near in this tactical shooter.
We closed the trap on
Rebellion.
Hitler's North Africa campaign. But what next? I'm headed for San Salini, a secluded island to Italy's southwest. My target is General Tobias Schmidt. Ought to be a straightforward mission, with no surprises. What could be easier?
It's World War II-ish, I'm assuming. I know the Switch doesn't have, like, you know, the best graphical capacity of, you know, modern day stuff, but I'm still always impressed by it. Just having it handheld is still impressive. All right, Sniper Elite 4. That one was.
Here's a quick look at what else is coming to Nintendo Switch this month. It's a
Okay,
little too
more
quiet
September
in the
stuff.
long dark. Brave the quiet apocalypse in this exploration survival game. You're on your own as you journey through a frozen wilderness in the aftermath of a geomagnetic disaster. A chilling narrative awaits in the Wintermute story mode. Or enjoy hours of permadeath survival gameplay. Experience true survival on Nintendo Switch later today. The fairway is open in PGA Tour 2K21. Play against the pros on visually stunning real-life courses.
Golf games always make me think of that The Simpsons episode with the like putting challenge game. I forget the guy's name. It was like on the cover of it.
Nintendo Switch September 25th.
Bart wants this intense video game called, I think it's called like Bloodstorm or something, and he ends up getting this golf game.
Events and
It's
ability
funny.
combinations ensure a unique experience each time you hack and slash your way out of the underworld, wielding the powers of mythical weapons of Olympus to aid in your escape. Hades comes to Nintendo.
Oh yeah, Hades. Yeah, we saw this
today.
at the Indie World thing, right? Looked cool.
Dive into the fantastic
Oh yeah, this looked
land
cool.
of Wonderworld.
Forgot about this one. Yeah, it's from
Welcome
Square.
to Wonderworld. Leo and Emma were led here by the mysterious maestro Balan.
Yeah, Hades
Wonderworld
looked cool.
contains
I agree.
12
Hades looked really
dreamlike
cool when they
stages,
showed it off. The animation at the
including
beginning
oceans,
of, I think it was like the Indie World,
stage,
was when they first showed it. Was really awesome looking.
As Leo and Emma, you'll don costumes to wield a
Yeah,
variety
Balan
of
Wonderworld I
abilities.
think looks pretty cool too. I haven't, like, I remember they showed it off and I haven't looked into it at
Ride
all
the
since
wind
then,
and
but
float in the
I thought
air.
it looked pretty good.
Or pack powerful punches to destroy giant blocks. There are over 80 costumes to find. Use each costume's abilities and collect hidden statues to progress.
I
to
just
new
trust that
stages.
Square would do a cool job with something like this. Kind of gives me
Menacing bosses await at the
almost
end of
Kingdom
each
Hearts
stage.
feel, honestly. So, yeah, it might be really good.
You can also pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend in a co-op mode. Combine your abilities and navigate through stages together. Balan is waiting for you. Balan Wonderworld will
Yeah,
make its
Knights.
grand
It does
entrance
definitely remind me of
Nintendo Switch
Knights.
Spring 2021.
When I worked at this retro gaming store, we had a like Christmas
Your new life
Nights.
in
It
a
was
fantasy
a
world
Knights
is about
Christmas
to begin.
edition thing, and every
Build a new
year
life
in
with
December I
grand
would try to
adventure in
like
this
sell it.
heartwarming RPG.
I'd like put it out on our counter and be like, "It's a Christmas game." No one ever bought it. That's unfortunate. I think it was for like Sega Saturn though, so somebody had to come in who wanted it and also owned a
As a
Sega
young man or
Saturn,
woman
which
with
is a
no
little rare.
memories, you'll get a fresh
I got
start
Rune
in the rural
Factory.
town of Rigbark as a peacekeeping ranger.
I used to love Harvest Moon back in the
addition to
day. I think I
protecting
played
the
like the
town,
first Rune
Your
Factory,
day-to-day will include harvesting crops.
but never really followed that
fishing in the
series
river.
afterwards.
You may even find a special
Harvest
someone
Moon
to
guy for
start
Smash
dating,
would be cool.
fall
I
in
think his name's
love,
Jack.
and get married.
I'd be all about that. But I know Harvest
A
Moon
new
is in like a
battle
really
system
weird spot
allows
where
you to
the
perform combo attacks with allies
is
to
it
take
like
down
Story of
bosses.
Seasons now? That's like actual Harvest Moon, and the name Harvest Moon is now
In your life
owned by
anew
some
in a
other
fantasy world.
company, or the company that
Rune
owned the
Factory
name
5
doesn't
comes
own the
to
actual
Nintendo
games.
Switch
It's like a weird
2021.
translation thing. It's bizarre.
All right, this next title will be our last announcement.
All right, last one. Ori. Okay, cool. That was one of the other things. Monster Hunter and was it Will of the Wisps? Cool. I never know if Ori's like, is it indie? Like, would they put it in an indie world? Even if it is indie, would they put it in an indie world? Because it almost takes away from some of the other indie games. Looks beautiful. I mean, Ori just looks amazing. Later today? Oh, wow. That's cool. Ooh, that looks sweet. Get your Ancient Mew trading card in there. That's what it reminds me of. Kind of looks like the Ancient Mew trading card, if people know what I'm talking about from Pokemon.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for Monster Hunter Direct.
I'll watch the Monster Hunter Direct, why not? I'm not a big Monster Hunter guy, but I mean, the games both look pretty cool.
Hello there, everyone. I'm Ryozo Tsujimoto, producer at Capcom. In this direct, we'll be showing off the latest games in the Monster Hunter series. To kick things off, please take a look at this announcement trailer.
Wait, is this the same trailer we just watched? He's gonna meet this dude. He's gonna have a big old sword in his back. And then the cat guy is gonna come out.
Oh, that's my love.
I'm calling it. I'm leaking it. Cat guy. In 3, 2, 1. Cat guy. Called it. I mean, it wasn't a bad trailer. It's a little weird to play it again, though.
I just got an important letter.
Are they gonna play the Stories 2 trailer as well? Like, this is the Rise trailer. He's like Spider-Man with a sword. Yeah, that is kind of a Spider-Man thing to get across the gap in the bridge there. Hope they localize the amiibo. Yeah, that would be something actually. If Stories 2 happens and they re-put out those Monster Hunter amiibos, those are some of the few amiibos I don't own. I own all the amiibos that came out in America. I don't own the Monster Hunter amiibos, and I don't own the Box Boy amiibo because those were Japan exclusives. I even went to Japan and could have bought them and didn't because I assumed they would eventually get localized, and I never picked them up. So yeah, it'd be cool if Stories 2 re-released, meant they were going to re-release the other Monster Hunter amiibos. And if they localized them, I'd be all about that because I do kind of want a full set of amiibos, but Nintendo did not bring them to my shores. Karen for Punch-Out. That would honestly, I mean, if Punch-Out made a new boxer and it was like a Karen-based boxer, that would kind of fit Punch-Out pretty well.
Monster Hunter Rise. The Rise in the title refers to the idea of
yeah, Bayonetta 3. It's unfortunate we didn't get Bayonetta 3. Now I'm thinking about all the stuff that I wanted to see that we didn't get. Yeah, it is a little bit of a bummer. But we got Monster Hunter and we got Ori, so that's pretty cool. And again, we'll probably get partner showcases, you know, in October, November, December.
Monsters in majestic natural environments.
So still time to get stuff.
It's been 16 years since
so I'm gonna see Doom stuff, but no Doom stuff here.
Will take advantage of the portability.
Maybe they're saving that for a Sakurai Presents. I don't know. I don't know if Doom Guy can happen. There was that interview with Marty Stratton. Didn't seem like Doom Guy is going to happen, but hey, I don't know. Maybe they're lying. Maybe they're deflecting. I would love to still get Doom Guy, so we'll see.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yasunori Ichino.
Someone just said they pre-ordered the Ori Collector's Edition. Pack Attack said they pre-ordered the Ori Collector's Edition, and that it was pricey.
Talk about the new actions we've added to this game.
It looked like a sweet Collector's Edition. I'm not that into Ori to get the Collector's Edition. It's something I'd maybe download down the road here, but yeah, it did look cool. If I was really into Ori, I might get it.
To a little creature called
He does kind of do a Spider-Man thing.
The player carries several of these small bugs around, and they allow you to climb to a variety of places
it's pretty
that
cool.
would normally be out of reach.
A lot of things are using like a grappling hook. Like we saw that in new Halo game. It has like a grappling hook type thing. I mean, it's a cool game mechanic.
Wire bugs with attacks. Using these unique attacks with your favorite weapon.
They have their own Navi, yeah.
Is going to be all about.
Probably less annoying than Navi.
Thanks to the wire bugs, there's now a lot more variation of movement and attacks, leading to versatile, fast-paced combat.
Some people are saying like Smash Bros. Please, Smash. I was not really expecting Smash here, and honestly, I want Smash kind of pushed back as far as possible for myself personally, because I feel like the longer it takes to announce something Smash, the more likely it has to do with that Mario tournament event that's happening in November. So honestly, if we don't get the Smash character, if the Sakurai Presents happens like early October, and we get the Smash character then, and then Smash character comes out like, say a week, 10 days after that, and it's like mid to late October, we get the Smash character, and then the Mario tourney event is in November. Let's say that character is Geno, and they would potentially have more reason to tie that all in with that Mario tourney event. So for me personally, I'm hoping the Smash event takes a while. I'm thinking it's going to be close to the Amiibos though, so maybe next week, maybe the week after, but my hope is that the character gets released again, mid-October, late October, something like that, so that they can tie it in with that Mario tournament. And again, more likely it would be Geno. That's my hope anyway.
I can't explain
my hope for
in too
Geno.
much detail, but there are lots of things to discover across each locale. So I hope you take the time to explore when going.
I get 12 copies of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze or PS5. Choose wisely. I mean, if it's just a PS5, I don't have any games for it. You know, I can't play
Next,
it.
I'd like to show you a new type of canine buddy.
But if I have 12 copies of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, I can be really reckless every time I take it out, and you know, I can scratch them up. I can use them like frisbees. I got 12 copies.
Sitting on their backs.
Monster Hunter guy has just enough characterization to be in Smash. Yeah, I would not mind a Monster Hunter character. Honestly, I thought Byleth's moveset was like perfect for a Monster Hunter character, and I think Monster Hunter would have been cooler than Fire Emblem again. But whatever.
Recovering your health. As an attacker type, they will help you out in various ways.
Monster Hunter guy's outfit reminds me of Rex from Xenoblade. Yeah, I agree with that.
Naturally, the feline
It's
Paladin
blue.
from past games also make their return again. They will help you out.
I'm so like torn about Rex. I really have no idea which way to go with Rex, because like,
you can take 2 buddies with you.
on one hand, like, Rex is very similar to ARMS in that I could see Sakurai being like, we wanted to put this in the base game, but it was too late for DLC and stuff. Now we're doing the second pass of DLC so we can actually do them. But on the other hand, Xenoblade has... Xenoblade 2 has music in Smash. We got the Rex Mii costume, so I don't know if they're just going to be like, well, that's enough. We're done. So yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I'm like really 50-50 on Rex. He's either, if he happens, it's going to be like, well, obviously it was going to happen. If he doesn't happen, it's going to be like, well, obviously it wasn't going to happen. So hard to say. Really hard to say.
Yet, but it's a fearsome fanged wyvern with a strong air of menace about it.
What's my opinion on limited release, limited run games in Smash? Or sorry, Smash for Switch. I don't like it. I mean, I'm not going to act like I like that practice. I know the original, or not the original, but like when they did Mario All-Stars and they put it on Wii, the Mario All-Stars that was on like Super NES and they re-released it for Wii. I know that was a limited run, so I kind of get why they're doing the limited run of 3D All-Stars. At the same time, no, I don't like that they do that. It's just creates artificial scarcity, and it's good for scalpers. I don't think it really benefits anybody who actually wants to play the games.
And this is the amphibian Tetranodon.
What if mobile games started getting spirit events? That's a possibility. I could see Nintendo potentially doing that. I'd probably rather have that than like a mobile game Smash rep, put it that way. I think mobile games they're fleeting. I feel like they're just like a fad that kind of comes and goes. I don't think there's any mobile games that have stood the test of time and really deserve a character. I think of Glover for Smash. I actually like Glover. I have fond memories of Glover from N64. The game is like hard. I remember like having to change the ball into like the crystal, and it would break all the time. The controls were not that great, but still, it was a pretty early N64 game. I really have a lot of nostalgia for the N64 era, so I'd be cool with Glover, but I think a lot of people would be, you know, kind of like Gex. Like, I'd be cool with Gex. I like that era of gaming, though obviously I'd rather get, like, if we're going to that era, like, give us Crash Bandicoot, you know.
You'll find all the conveniences a hunter needs, like the Smith.
Monster Hunter for Smash, yeah, I was talking about that. I'd be cool with it. I mean, it definitely deserves it. We already have Monster Hunter in Smash, so it's kind of like what I was saying with Rex. It's like, do we have enough stuff that they're like, well, let's not do more Monster Hunter stuff because we have enough? Or is it like one of those things that's like, well, obviously they were trying to get a Monster Hunter in Smash, they didn't, so this DLC might do that. It's one of those things that I feel like in hindsight, it's going to feel obvious either way, so I don't know.
Experience with this, so please look forward to future.
Yeah, Arl as a puzzle rep, I've been saying that for a while. I'd love to get that. We have Dr. Mario, but I really like puzzle games. There aren't that many characters that I really could see repping puzzle games, so I'd be totally cool with Arl. Spyro, Crash, Rayman, Geno, yeah, those are all characters I'd like to see. I definitely prefer the cartoony, like, characters that feel like video game characters to me. Is really what I'd like to see in Smash. I mean, if you look at the Smash 64 roster, it's like, it's all those cartoony characters. That's what I liked about Smash. That's what initially drew me to it, was seeing, oh, we got puppies and kitties. But yeah, that's what initially drew me to Smash, was that, you know, it had this, like, it wasn't a roster of tough guy fighters. It was like, you know, it's all like gaming characters. So Spyro, Crash, Rayman, those are the type of characters I think of when I think of Smash fighters. So I'd love to get at least a few more of those before this is all said and done.
On top of that,
Klonoa. I've never really gotten into Klonoa, but yeah, that type of character. That's not to say I don't like some of the more mature, you know, anime, realistic, whatever you want to call it, looking characters. Like Ryo Hayabusa, I really want. I think Ninja Gaiden and Koei Tecmo are both major. You know, Koei Tecmo is big with Nintendo, and Ninja Gaiden is like a huge NES game, so I'd be cool with both those.
Please check out our official website.
Thoughts on Wii balance board for Smash? I have a Wii balance board behind me, but I don't think it should be in Smash. Isn't it already on the Wii Fit Trainer stage? I mean, that's basically Wii Fit Trainer.
Please head on over to the Nintendo eShop and have
yeah, Doomslayer would be sweet. Doomslayer is again one of those, you know, realistic characters, but it has such a, you know, it has such a history with gaming, and I do think we do need a first-person shooter rep. That's like a big genre of gaming. Like, I know it's not huge in Japan, but should still be here.
Has a few final words for you.
All right, some more info.
Thank you for watching this introduction of Monster Hunter Rise. We are currently
do I think Rayman can make it to Smash despite the amiibo being tough to do? Yeah, I don't think that makes a difference, honestly. Joker has like a bunch of exploding energy under him. They just do something like that with Rayman. They just have like a big explosion behind him. Or put him in a block of ice. You can put him in a block of ice.
Monster Hunter Rise.
I think they just find a way around it. I don't think that would be an afterthought after getting the character, and I don't think that would prevent him from getting in. Alright, Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin.
It's my pleasure to introduce the newest RPG in the Monster Hunter series.
Maybe they'll show those amiibo and say, hey, those amiibos are getting re-released and also distributed in America.
Please take a look.
I mean, most of the amiibos have that sort of, like, some clear plastic holding them up, so Rayman would just need a bit more, but I don't think it would be impossible to do. They really are just playing the trailers from before again.
It's no mere coincidence that you were given Red's kinship stone.
We have Joker and Robin. Batman is next. I loved the
destiny.
I didn't keep up with the Batman games, but Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, I absolutely loved both those games. They were really good. I was a fan of like the old Batman the Animated Series show, and that had, you know, the voice actors for Batman and Joker. Joker's Mark Hamill, obviously. Oh, that was sweet. Those games felt awesome.
Okay, pal, let's do this.
Deja Vu, yeah. Bit of Deja Vu. Lego Batman. I actually have played a little bit of the Lego Batman games as well. It was one of those things. So I used to work at this retro game store, and every once in a while I'd like either test out a game or just have a game kind of, you know, sitting there playing it while people weren't really coming in the store. And I definitely would often put in a Lego game because they're easy to just like play and pause and play and pause. And Lego Batman was definitely one I played a bit of. I think it was Lego Batman 3, I want to say, if there even are 3. I think it was the third one. Someone saying, this looks cool, but no Smash? Yeah. What? No Smash? I was expecting it. These partner showcases are what they are. That said, though, I do think we'll get some Smash news fairly soon. Probably close to those amiibo releases, which is 25th in Japan, so that's next week. Though, honestly, I said this earlier, I hope the Smash announcement actually gets pushed back as far as possible, because I want it to... The closer it coincides with that Mario tournament, the more likely it could be Geno, because like if it happens early October and then like 10 days later the character actually gets released to us, so it's like mid to late October, and then a week or two after that they, you know, give us information about this Mario tournament in November and the new characters incorporated into it. I feel like the longer it pushes back, the more likely it is a Mario character and thus Geno. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm actually glad we're this far in without the Smash reveal.
Mass disappearance of Rathalos from around the world. As the descendant of the legendary writer named Red, you have a...
What about Tracer? I'm not a big Overwatch person. I wouldn't dislike Tracer, though. I know a lot of people like... I don't know, people have really strong opinions about Overwatch. I don't. I don't really care. So Tracer is a cool design. Teleporting would be cool. I'd rather get Shell from Portal, though. I think she'd be the cooler teleporting rep. And I just like Portal better, but I wouldn't hate Tracer. I don't really want Tracer, though, either, but I wouldn't dislike her.
With the game slated for release in summer 2021, We hope that Monster Hunter fans
Ezio, yeah,
and
Ezio
all
would be
fans
cool.
of RPGs in general
I like
will enjoy
Assassin's Creed.
Monster Hunter Stories
I know
2,
Nintendo really
Wings
likes
of Ruin.
Assassin's Creed. They've praised it.
We can't wait to reveal
Ubisoft
more
and
about this
Nintendo,
game
kind of like
in
Koei
the future.
Tecmo. I feel like
So
Ubisoft
stay
and
tuned.
Nintendo are really close. Kind of deserves a rep, though I'd hope they get Rayman instead,
Today,
but
we
who knows?
introduced you to 2 new titles, Monster Hunter Rise and Monster Hunter Stories 2. We've created official websites and social media accounts for each
I mean, it's pretty
title.
cool. Like, again, I'm not a
So
huge
please go
Monster Hunter
check them
person,
out.
but these games look pretty cool. We got
We are
2
also
Monster Hunter
planning
games
to
announced for
provide
Switch,
more
so
updates at TGS
this was a
2020
pretty good
online
partner
on
showcase, I'll say.
September
With
25th.
both of these Monster Hunters,
And
plus Ori
Capcom
and the other stuff in
TGS
between,
Live
I'd say this was a pretty
2020
good partner
on
showcase.
September
Probably better than the
26th.
last 2.
So please stay tuned for more information.
And we'll probably get another one in October. We'll get another one in November. Probably another one in December. So,
For watching this
more
Monster
rumored stuff will
Hunter
probably
Direct.
show up later. Bomberman upgrade to play would be cool. All right, that's the whole thing. Okay, catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.